Hey guys, welcome. I gotta move the mic closer to me here. Hey guys, welcome. Happy New Year! Happy New Year to everyone. Welcome to Tarot Readings Live. If you're new to this channel, my name is Michelle Fondin. Say hello in the chat box, give the video a thumbs up, and if you would like 1 to 4 cards pulled, you can donate to the channel via SuperChat, SuperSticker, or PayPal. All the information is in the info box, either underneath the video or to the side of the video, depending on how you're viewing this. If you are just joining me, please do say hello. Tell me where you're from, where you're watching this from. And I want to welcome Scooby. I want to welcome Cecilia, Alexis, and Jennifer, Rays of Sunshine Healing. Happy New Year, who is moderating the live stream as well. So I'm just getting set up here. I'm using a couple of tarot decks. One of them is the Archangel Power Tarot deck. I am nursing a cold, so I may be a little sniffly. I may even need to use a tissue during the live stream, but I excuse myself in advance if I'm not 100%, but I'm here with you guys. That's the advantage of working from home. You can even work from home when you're sick. Okay, so we're going to get started with some readings. And we'll start with Scooby. Scooby says, messages from my DM. Well, Scooby, you're in luck because I happen to have message deck right here. So we're going to get that. Scooby's Divine Masculine Twin Flame. What are your messages to Scooby-Dooby? Please and thank you. What do you need to say to Scooby today? Tonight, rather. So Scooby's DM to Scooby. We need to reshuffle because this one popped out. 11, and this is a special message. And it says, don't be tempted to disconnect from source. Our connection to source energy, right? God, spirit, is the love and healing we require for reunion. So your twin flame is telling you not to disconnect from source energy, Scooby. So what does Scooby need to know from Scooby's DM? So Scooby's DM, what else do you need to say to Scooby, please? And thank you. Number 9, special message from your twin flame. Don't listen to other people. Trust yourself to know the truth. Don't listen to other people. Trust yourself to know the truth. So I feel like this is a lot about you going into your intuition and inner guidance and connecting to spirit, to God, to source energy. Do some meditation, really focus on asking for higher spiritual guidance. That's what your twin flame would like you to do. So Cecilia says, I won't be able to join live, but can't wait to hear about my twin flame, David. Thank you. Okay, cool. Let's find out about Cecilia and David, and let's see what is going on in their connection. So dear angels and guides, Cecilia's guardian angels and spirit guides, what is going on in this connection between Cecilia and David, please and thank you. We've got roller coaster, highs and lows, hot and cold. This could be runner chaser that's still going on too. I feel like this has to do with some emotional triggers that you guys are still emotionally triggering each other. But let's see what else your angels have to say to you about this connection between you and David. So David and Cecilia, please and thank you. What else is going on in their connection? Lock and key. So this is the perfect fit. It does say twin flames and soulmates. It says divine love, the loving bond, a destined partnership. So if you are experiencing a lot of emotional highs and lows, a lot of hot and cold with your twin flame David right now, Cecilia, it's almost like you have to weather the storm, but also don't get caught up in the drama. I think that is the biggest point here, is that even if you are experiencing those emotional highs and lows or the push pull with your twin flame, if you pull out of the drama, if you pull out of your side of the push pull, then it's not going to repeat itself as frequently. So a lot of times when we're in that hot, cold, high, low, it's because we are also caught up in it. And if we pull away from being caught up in it and we start to surrender and just say, no, I'm not going to play the same game with you anymore, or the same like push pull game anymore, then it does have a tendency to subside a little bit, even if your twin flame isn't completely ready. So we have Alexis. Hello, Alexis, and welcome. And it looks like this is your 10th super. It says, any wisdom for what's to come and original DM? Not sure what that means, but let's have a look, right? Let's have a look. And I feel like for that, I do need a tarot card. So let's see, for Alexis and twin flame, divine masculine twin flame, what is going on between Alexis and DM? What is to come in the coming weeks here? Alexis and DM. Two of Cups, a loving exchange. Well, you look at that, Alexis, a loving exchange. This is the Two of Cups. It could also mean reconciliation, Alexis. It could be making amends, coming to a consensus, coming to a compromise. It could just mean that you and your twin flame are still dating each other or seeing each other. But this is really, really, really nice. It also says mutual feelings, like the feelings are mutual. So if you've been feeling like maybe your twin flame or DM's feelings are not mutual, this is an indication that the feelings are in fact mutual. Wow, what a great card for you to get. I really love that. Okay, so we're going to continue on here. Let's go to Crystal. Hey, Crystal, Happy New Year. How are you? Crystal is one of my regular reading clients as well. I see Crystal a lot in private readings. Okay, so hold on. Let me just take a sip of my cafe au lait. It's cafe au soy milk. I'm officially off dairy now. I tried maintaining with dairy and it has not worked to my advantage. So now everything is soy milk and oat milk and almond milk with my protein shakes. But I love milk, so I love cow milk. So this is proving to be a challenge, but I'm making it work. I am making it work. Okay, so Crystal says, hey, Michelle, Happy New Year. Can I get some messages from Chris, please? And thank you. Sure. So we're going to do Crystal and Chris. And let's get some messages. We're going to get two from this deck. And we will get two from another deck, okay? So Chris's higher spiritual self, Chris's guardian angels and spirit guides. Chris, what do you need to say to Crystal, please and thank you? Chris, what do you need to say to Crystal? Number 4, and this is a postcard, and it says, expand your concept of what a twin flame is. It's more than romance. It's a deep soul activation to heal in order to embody love and light. So this could mean that your focus right now is too much on the 3D aspect of the relationship, and your focus is not as much on the spiritual aspect of your relationship. So yeah, I think that's the issue here, is that your twin flame is asking you to expand the concept and focus a lot on the spiritual side of things as well. So yeah. Chris says, our inner children, or your inner child, right? Your inner child. Our inner children are crying out right now. We both need to comfort them and become the parents. So, Crystal, if you find you're being triggered by behaviors that Chris is doing or saying or not saying, Then turn to your inner child and figure out why, oh gosh, the rubber band just broke in my hand. Figure out why you're being so triggered and just talk to the place in you, the inner child within you that is crying out for attention, crying out for help. And in my new book, The Empowered Divine Feminine, this goes for anyone watching this live or on replay. In my new book, The Empowered Divine Feminine, I have a chapter that does talk about the inner child healing as well. Okay, so here we go. So Chris, what else do you need to say to Crystal, please, from your heart? The way we left things haunts me. I tried to push it away. So I don't know if you guys got into some recent argument or some recent disagreement, or there was just a misunderstanding, but at any rate, he's not happy about the disagreement. So Chris, what do you need to say to Crystal, please? Have I waited too long? Did I lose you? I hope I still have a chance with you. I don't know what's going on between you and Crystal, but it does sound like he feels like you are dissatisfied with the way things are right now. Yeah. Yeah, there may have been a disagreement about maybe what you both want. The only thing that I see is that he is needing some major inner child healing, and you are needing to place less focus on the 3D connection and focus on we're connected spiritually. Does that make sense? So if you can place your focus on the fact that you're connected to each other spiritually, maybe you can talk to him in the 5D. Maybe you can have telepathic communications to him in the 5D. So maybe you guys can communicate more like that so you feel less anxious about it. Yeah, since we haven't been talking much, I feel like he's pushing me away. Yeah, and that's probably the inner child wounding that he was talking about in his message cards to you. So it's likely to be something like that. Okay, so Jennifer says messages from Joe. All right, and you said you had to do the 717. Yep. I'm still seeing it. I'm definitely still seeing the 717 all over the place. Okay, so Joe, what do you need to say to Jennifer? Please and thank you. Joe's higher self, Joe's guardian angels and spirit guides. Joe, what do you need to say to Jennifer? Karmic ties. I'm struggling with codependency. I'm afraid to let go of my old coping mechanisms. I'm struggling with codependency. I am afraid to let go of my old coping mechanisms. Wow. You're like, oh my goodness, Joe, right? Joe, what do you need to say to Jennifer, please? Another karmic ties, Jennifer. This is crazy. I know I need to release attachments with karmic people. I'm creating a plan to leave him or her. So again, remember that when we speak of karmic ties to karmic people, it doesn't necessarily have to be romantic. It could be a friendship. It could be romantic, right? But it could be a friendship. It could be a parent. It could be a child. It could be whatever, a job. But it really does seem like Joe is super struggling with karma at this moment and his own karmic ties. But I also have a feeling that he is at a point at which he can make a choice. Sometimes when you're stuck in your own karma, repaying a debt, you feel like you don't have a choice, right? You're caught in it. It seems like it's really heavy, but you sometimes don't have the choice to exit that situation yet. And often it's because we're still having to repay a debt, or a debt is owed to us or whatever. So I have a feeling, though, that Joe is actively trying to get out of these karmic situations so that he does now have a choice. That makes sense. Okay, so Alexis. And I want to welcome, see, I'm having trouble speaking today. It's the stuffy nose, I assure you. I want to welcome you guys that are just joining me to the live stream. Welcome to Tarot Readings Live. And if you would like 1 to 4 cards pulled, please do donate to the channel via SuperChat, SuperSticker, or PayPal. You can ask any questions, right? It's tarot readings. You can ask about your new year. You can ask about messages upcoming for 2024 for you. So you can really ask anything. It doesn't have to be related to twin flames. Okay, so Alexa says, any more wisdom or messages from the universe, just in general? Okay, cool. Let's ask that. Sure. Let me get some water. I will get the Archangel Power Tarot card for you, Alexis. So this is for Alexis. What does Alexis need to know to learn and to grow? From the universe to Alexis. And I like the Power Tarot. I really, whoops, oh my God, I'm just dropping cards all over the place here. So what does Alexis need to know to learn and to grow, please? We have got Divine Guidance, Archangel Sandalphon, number 5. This is the Hierophant card in traditional tarot. It says Divine Guidance. See, number 5, Archangel Sandalphon. And usually Divine Guidance or the Hierophant is an inner search, Alexis. This is an inner search for how do I conceive of my belief system? Do I conceive of my belief system as sticking to the traditional way in which I was raised in spirituality and religion, in beliefs? So do I stick with that, or do I try a new approach? And if you're in the midst of trying a new approach to your sense of spirituality, you may feel uneasy. And the Divine Guidance card is saying, seek mentors if that's the case. Seek like-minded individuals if that's the case. Try to not do it alone. Seek spiritual literature, books that really resonate with you, and look for those teachers that really resonate with you. So it's all about not going about a new way of thinking by yourself, and really finding people that totally resonate. Sorry, I gotta wipe my nose here. So I think this is great. I think this is a good time for searching. This is the winter time. If you're in the Northern Hemisphere, the winter time is a great time to just go to the library, go to a bookstore, try out some spiritual places that you might feel attracted to, whether it's going to a yoga class or going to a sound bath meditation or something, finding some like-minded people, or joining the meetup.com where you might find spiritual groups in your area. Okay, so we have Ramborghini, I think, is that a play on words? Ramborghini, if you have a question, please do post your question in the chat so I can pull a card for you. So if you guys are just joining me, I want to say hello and welcome to the live stream. Happy New Year. Happy January 2nd. And we are 20 minutes into the live stream, and I usually just stay on as long as people have questions and super chats. So we are kind of nearing that time where I'm caught up. We have Lamborghini's super sticker, but let's wait for a question. And if you would like to see, I'm having trouble talking. If you would like to post a super chat or super sticker, please go right ahead, because we're going to do a last call right now. And if the traffic picks up, then we'll stay. But let's go ahead and do a last call for super chats and super stickers right now. So I had a pretty amazing, I did something new and I haven't entertained in a long time, a long time. I have not entertained since I was in Virginia and I moved to California in 2018, mid 2018. And I was living in an apartment, so it was super hard to entertain or have a party. And so I actually did a New Year's Eve party. So I did the party on December 30th rather than December 31st. And it was so much fun. And I just remembered how much I love entertaining. So I had a great time. And then New Year's Eve was super low key. Okay, so Lamborghini says, is there anything I need to know about embracing my Virgo/Hermit lifestyle? That's hilarious. Let's just see what your angels and guides need to say to you, Lamborghini. So, Lamborghini's guardian angels and spirit guides. What must Lamborghini need to know to learn and to grow regarding this hermit style lifestyle? That's like the funniest question I've had in a long time. And I'm not saying funny to make fun. I just feel like that's original. It's an original question. So, excuse me. We got the strength card in reverse for you, Lamborghini. And the strength card in reverse says, excuse me, lacking confidence, self-doubt, feeling inadequate, and self-esteem issues. So perhaps this hermit lifestyle isn't the best lifestyle for you. Perhaps it's a result of you not feeling as self-confident as you would like to feel. It's funny because it's funny how everything ties together. The person that I answered before you, when we're talking about the divine guidance, the Hierophant, finding like-minded individuals, finding like-minded friends who are maybe on the spiritual journey with you, perhaps that would help you come out of your shell, and perhaps that would actually just help you connect with others. So you said hermit lifestyle is a must, but thank you. You're saying, yeah, thinking I need to get a pet. So yeah, I mean, I'm not really sure what your lifestyle is, but honestly, even if you can connect with people online, right? That's a good way to connect as well. But yeah, a pet might be a good place to start. But here it's just saying like it's a lot of it is a result of like not feeling good enough, not feeling confident enough. So yeah, I mean, maybe getting that pet, would help. It's funny because in the strength card upright, look, she's got her little tiger there, right? Isn't that funny? She's got a little tiger pet. So that's interesting. All right, guys. Well, it looks like we have come to the end of this live stream. I want to thank you so much for joining me. Thank you for subscribing if you're not yet subscribed. Thank you to Jennifer Reese of Sunshine Healing for moderating this live stream. And I will see you guys on Friday at 3 p.m. Pacific time. Happy New Year once again to all of you. And that will be for the Twin Flame Tarot Readings Live, 3 p.m. on Friday. And I hope you guys have a marvelous week getting back into routine. See you later. Bye.